So after spending 5 days in Sapporo, my friend and I made our way south to Aomori. And coincidentally, Chef Andre of 2 Michelin-starred restaurant Raw was in Aomori just 2 weeks before us. So of course I'm going to the restaurant he visited, and convinced my friend too I did.
コースミート食べたのパルメジャーノリッチャーチーズAbalone and risotto, but not like rice. No risotto.
走没几步路，就来到切森市目前最时髦的河洋创作料理滑手，大家还记得吗？这就是去年Chef Andre跟我大感惊艳的餐厅啊！今年又是一下飞机就到滑手吃晚餐，太幸福了！而与花田秀树主厨重逢也很开心。
1 year ago, he came here first time. Sweet potato, gnocchi. You know gnocchi? Gnocchi is, ほら、gnocchi. Gnocchi. Shirako. Sauce is shirako, not cream and butter. Just dashi and shirako. So spinach. これみかん。ディア from 北海道キャラメルコーティング。ここがここ。
ベリー。
そうディアのここね、ここと一緒で、これがここロース。1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You drink. ありがとう。谢谢。
Thank you, bye bye. And just for my thank you and bye, you can guess I had a great time at Katsu. It was such an awesome meal. So let's start with the food first. Chef doesn't follow any recipes. His dishes are freestyle creation with French as the base and with Japanese and Chinese influences. And that's not surprising because he trained in France for 2 years. He then went on to Tokyo before returning to Aomori, where he helped out at his father's izakaya first before opening his own restaurant Katsu in March 2020. And freestyle here is great because Chef grew up in Aomori. Most of his ingredients are from Aomori and he's able to bring out the best in the ingredients through his cooking. And Chef uses such high quality ingredients. His menu is priced at 19,800 yen and that's like so value for money. And if you need further convincing, I mean, Chef Andre approves of Chef cooking and that's like the best endorsement. And Chef is very friendly and funny. Thanks to the translator app, we had a great time conversing despite the language barrier. So will I recommend Katsu? A big fat yes from me.